Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here to do the flip through of the journal I started this year. My first journal I made this year, and for the most part I try to use the industrial findings papers, and the cover is it's a real book cover, and I collaged all sorts of book pages on it and music paper, and it was before I did all this, it was not colored in the greens and the browns and the copper tones, but when I was presenting the book frames with these images, I have a set of freebies in my Facebook group including these frames. I adjusted this frame with these colors, and then I mounted it on the front of this cover as an example how you can use the frames. And at the end of the year I found this cover again and thought, well, maybe I should make a journal, and I wanted to use the Blue Memories kit because that's the first kit that I made this year, but the colors didn't seem to match very well, so I included most of the pages are from industrial findings, and what I did, you saw me make this cover in a video. I will try to link it down below, but what I also did was match the spine with the cover and also put it on the back, the coloring, and as you can see it's all pieces collaged together, and it's I don't know how you call it, like Mod Podge on it, so it's all flat, and yeah, it has, well, I like this view. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is the side, and as you can see it's a different sort of binding. It's on here, and I do have some footage on how I made this, so I will put it in this video also so you can see. But first let me do the flip through. So this is the closure. It wraps around once just to tie it together, and I included these were all silver and gold colored, but I colored them with alcohol ink, and you can put it aside like this. Oh, and it has dangly bits. If you don't like the dangly bits, you can cut them off, of course. I like them, and I try to put them in the same colors as the whole journal. I'm not sure if the whole journal is in frame. Let me just check one moment. Maybe yeah, this is better. Maybe I should tell you something about the binding. This is elastic. It is glued down a little over here because of the lace, but this is still flexible, and this is just tied together. And what I did was punched 3 holes over here and over here, and put elastic on 3 elastic, different ones. So one here, so you have this on the outside, but you also have it on the inside. And I did that 3 times, and I left it long enough to put on different beads and also little bells to make a pretty dangle. And over here I punched a hole through the cover. I put an eyelet in, and with this sort of thread, the ones you use in leather, it is with the beeswax. I sewed on both the buttons, also colored them with the alcohol ink, and I attached these little strings with little beads, because originally the first cover, previous one, was also with the dangly bits, but it was with the thread that you use with the sewing machine, but it got tangled up every time. And this is tangling up also, but it's better to untangle, and it's not as messy, because the other threads were, well, they were getting shorter and shorter. And I also use this as a closure. So yeah, we're going to do the flip through. I did work on this journal also on camera. I think you saw me do this pocket. This is not from the Industrial Findings kit. It's from the Be Happy, the Bee kit. I don't know the name anymore. Sorry, it's my own kit, but I don't know. And it's about the journal. It's not about the kit. Like I said, it has 3 signatures. Well, 3 different strings on the outside, so it also has 3 strings on the inside. And this is elastic. I'm not sure if you can see. What you can do is switch all the papers, or you can change them, and you can take them out when you have to journal or do something, collage or work in it. And if you want to change them, you can switch them over, and also you can take them out and put new ones in. It's like a traveler's notebook style of binding. I'm not going to tell you the measurements and all the pages that are inside. It bears a lot. I will link it down below, all the things that are in this journal, but just go, let's go through the book and do the flip through, because, well, I really like this journal. So yeah, there's plenty of writing room. There's something that is bothering me, because this has to be like this, yeah. And some things I did on camera, some things I did off camera. This tag I made off camera, and I did some sewing on top, a lot of stitching, little tags over here, and there's also a tuck spot over here, so I included another tiny tag that's over here, and it looks like a tab, but it's also a pocket. There's some paper that look like real handmade paper, but I don't think it's really handmade paper, but it feels like it. Then I have this pocket over here, and I included this little journaling card, also with a colored button. I colored it with the alcohol ink to match the journal. It goes in here. Then on top there's a tiny pocket here. I need to cut out a little so okay, so, and there, this is food colored paper with food coloring, not food, but food coloring. Stitched around the edge, there is a book page with butterflies on it. And this is coffee dyed paper. This is from the Industrial Findings, and this is the paper you can buy on Amazon. I don't know the name, but it's already vintage age looking. And I made this tag on camera, but I lost a little bit of footage, but this is the end result. And these are also the circle frames that are available in my Facebook group. But I like this tag and the little pocket with the little leaves over here. Yeah, some ledger, another pocket. I made this, backed it with coffee dyed paper. This is with fabric, and added a saying and a little tag over here. Yeah, some buttons with strings and beads. You saw me make this on camera or not, I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't tape this. I forgot. Oh, I was filming it, but it didn't film because my memory, well, my memory was full of my phone, so I couldn't film anymore. But I didn't know that when I was filming. I made this, and I included this ticket. It's a large ticket. And this is the only thing I didn't stitch together. green paper. I also made this, and you saw me make this on camera with beads and a pocket. And this is actually from a freebie page in the Facebook group. Stitch this on a piece of ribbon and glued it onto the paper. I added this charm because I thought it would look nice with the colors. And this is the middle signature. There's a lot of writing room in here. This page with the little beads. So now we are on to the third signature, a book page that I did some collaging with fabrics, some leaves over here. I put this on top, and this is actually some sort of tuck spot. You can slide something in. I really like this. It looks nice together. You saw me make this on camera, I think. Yeah, I did. This tag. And I did a lot of inking to match the colors. And also a little collage with the fabrics. I have to check this because I think this is not straight. Yes, it is straight. I thought it wasn't cut straight, but it is. But it wasn't straight in the book. But this is how easy you can take pages in and out. There's nothing to it. This is it. And the other thing is, it's well, this is really stuffed, but it can lay very flat if you don't put all the embellishment in right away. It lays really flat, I think. More design papers. Another cluster I did with a, I don't know how you call it, we call it clavier, a clover, I don't know. I have no clue. I have to look that word up. And this one I made, I really like this. I think this is my favorite page. Not sure if you can see. But I do like it. It's a pocket and I added this little label. I made this a postcard. I made these, but I haven't done anything with them. I think they're not in my shop or anything. But this is the card and it goes in here. And I also did something different with the pocket with some edging. Added a button and a little cluster with a little bead thingy. And this is the last page. I didn't do anything over here. This is some sort of suede. It's sort of leather. And this is the back side of the journal. And you can see the holes. I was thinking of putting this sort of thread through it and add all little beads over here. But I thought there are so many things going on already. It would be a little bit too much. Yes, this is the journal, the first one of 2022, and I'm really pleased with the results. I do like this, all the beads and the things going on over here. So yeah, this is it. My first journal from this year, and I was rather fast finishing it also, which is not something I do very often. Usually it takes me weeks to finish a journal. But yeah. Well, okay, this is the flip through of the journal, and I promised you at the beginning that I would show you how I made this, and I have some footage of it and I will put it in the video. So the next part you will see me make the binding and also see me do the aging of the the beads. Let's go watch. I already did glue a little bit of lace on this side of the cover, and what I want to do is and I'm not sure if it will end up exactly as the way that I'm showing you at the beginning of this video, because I'm showing it you backwards, but I want to put on this binding over here. Let me just fix it with a binder clip so I can show you what I want to do. So when it's open, you'll have the strings. It's a gigantic mess on my desk, but I still want to show you. But I hope you can see. Yeah. So this goes over the journal on this side, on top, this on the bottom, and then you tie it in a knot, swing it around this once, or maybe you can do it like this, and then make a little bow, and then you have this closure, which I really like, but I want to glue it down but also put in eyelets, and that's the tricky thing because I do want them rather straight, and I have no idea how I'm going to do that. And the other thing I want to do is I have a box with these beads and I want to color them to go on here. Let me just first, yes, we're going to do this, and I do hope I won't mess up the cover, because otherwise the whole journal is ruined. But yeah, if it is, I'm not showing you the video, so let me center it a little bit. And I'm first going to glue it down a little so it stays put before I put in the eyelets. I think that's easier. Gluing down 1/2 or almost half. And I figured if somebody doesn't like this kind of binding closure, they can cut it off and they still have the pieces of ribbon left and make something else to close this journal. I thought that was a good plan. I hope it's a good plan. And go to the inside. Something like this. Okay. Now comes the exciting part. Put in the eyelets. Yeah. How am I going to do that without damaging the journal? Put it this way. Okay. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I'm just trying. Oh, Mr. Supervisor is outside and he wants to come in, but I'm not gonna let him come in because this is a very tricky thing to do. Something like this. I'm not sure if you can see everything because it's quite difficult. I think I have to do it like this, otherwise I will ruin the rest of the ribbon. And this is in the way. Okay, this isn't working. How am I going to solve this? Maybe like this. No, it's not. I'm standing now to make sure it will be on the journal. Okay, here we go. Hope it will be okay. That looks good. Now let me clamp this down. I have to do it like I need some guideline where I need to punch the other hole, otherwise it will be crooked. And I don't mind if it's a little bit off, but it has to be somewhere in the area where it's supposed to be. Otherwise it looks really stupid. No, I need to do it like this. I think this is going... I have about... Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Yeah, that went well. Okay, now I have to be somewhere around the middle. I think it's about here. 10 something. Yeah, that went well. I didn't expect it to go so well. Okay, I'm happy. Need to put in the eyelets. I'm sorry I'm all over the frame, but yeah, this is kind of difficult to do. I need the longer ones. Maybe I want to put in the flowers. They are a little bit longer. Yeah, they are. Let me see. What did I do? Did I mess this up? I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. Yeah. it's going to be okay. It was flipped a little bit, but it flipped over, but now it's okay. Yeah. I'm not sure it would fit. These eyelets are a little bit bigger than the hole that I'm punching. So I have to enlarge them a little bit, but that's okay. Almost ruining the lace. Don't do that. Okay, let's try to set the eyelets. Can it work? Okay, I'll just fix this a little. Okay. I know you're not supposed to do it this way, but sometimes it works. It closes the eyelet on both sides, so I just do it. Oh, this looks cool. So this is what we got now. Yeah. And if you journal, you can put it underneath the cover or put it over here. And like I said, I do want to add beads to the strings. So we're just going to do that. Just going, yeah. I'm just figuring out what works best. So I know what I'm doing, but I think this works best. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see because I bumped the camera. Yeah. Okay. The next thing I want to do, I want to put beads onto this ribbon, and it looks like this at the back side, and I do like it. And now I'm wondering if I should put a thread through this with little embellishments, also little beads, and I don't know. I don't know yet. I have to think about that. I'm going to color these beads. That's easier to do now. I'm putting on gloves because I don't want to get my hands colored with the alcohol ink, because I have my nails done, and when I have to clean my hands I use bleach, and with bleach the nail thingy comes off, so I'm not going to do that. Need my colors. I need a sheet. Is it colored? It looks gross in the bag. They did color. I don't like these. They didn't come out very well, but okay. Well, this is it. This was coloring the beads. I'm going to let it dry for a while before I put them on the fabric, otherwise the fabric will color too, I think. So yeah. Well, this is it. I'm not going to show you how I put on the beads. You will see with the fit through. Bye. Okay, so yeah, the next thing I'm going to do, because this journal is finished, I'm going to work on this journal. This is a cover already made. I messed up because of my sewing machine didn't work anymore. I'm going to use the blue memories kit in it. Originally I wanted to put the Blue Memories kit in this journal, but well, it didn't match very well. So I'm going to put these papers in this journal. That's my next project. And yeah, I hope you like the video. If you have questions or you want to leave me a comment, please do. Also leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, maybe you want to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.